for you, my dear students who are new to qualitative research, is to figure out what kind of qualitative research design you are going to do. There are many different types of qualitative research, which are ethnography, phenomenology, grounded theory, case study, and narrative inquiry. As in any type of research, it is important for you to select what qualitative research approach that would best answer your research question. The goals and methods associated with each approach shall be discussed in this video. So I know you are ready and excited to learn new things today. So come and join me as we explore the wonderful world of research. This is Teacher Almira and welcome to Practical Research 1. Today's video, we shall going to discuss the different types of qualitative research design. So class, when you hear the word design, what comes to your mind? Design is a word which means a plan or something that is conceptualized by the mind. A design in the field of research serves as a blueprint or a skeletal framework for your study. It includes many related aspects of your research work. A choice of research design requires you to finalize your mind on the purpose, philosophical basis, and types of data of your research, including your method of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting the data. It is a plan that directs your mind to several stages of your research work. And now, let us take a closer look at the different kinds of qualitative research design. So let's start with the first one. To describe a person, a thing, or any creature on earth for the purpose of explaining the reasons behind the nature of its existence is what case study is all about. Your aim in this qualitative research design is to determine why such creature acts, behaves, occurs, or exists in a particular manner. This qualitative research design centers on an individual or single subject matter. The methods of collecting data for this type of design is or are interview, observation, and questionnaire. Now, one advantage of this design is its capacity to deal with a lot of factors to determine the unique characteristics of the entity. Another type of qualitative research design is ethnography. Now, ethnography involves the study of a certain cultural group or organization to obtain knowledge about the characteristics, organizational setup, and relationships of the group members. Now, take note that in this type of qualitative research, the participation of you, the researcher, in the group members' activities is necessary. While in case study, the researcher or the researcher is treated as an outsider whose role is to basically just observe the group. Now, this type of qualitative research design is usually done by anthropologists whose interests basically lie in cultural studies. Grounded theory, on the other hand, aims at developing a theory to increase your understanding of something in a psychosocial context. Such a study enables you to develop theories to explain sociologically and psychologically influenced phenomena for proper identification of a certain educational process. This usually takes place in an inductive manner, wherein one basic category of people's action and interaction gets related to a second category, to a third category, and so on, until a new theory emerges from the previous data. Now, what about narrative inquiry as another type of qualitative research design? A narrative inquiry are tales of experiences or imagination that comes naturally to human beings. An example of which is a study conducted by Teresa Andrea Nugent in 2007 entitled a narrative inquiry of teachers' perceptions regarding their professional development experiences. In this research, it describes what is happening from a viewpoint of a classroom teacher towards their teaching experience to their students' output. In this research, teachers then reflect how they applied their learning to support student outcomes, the support that students received, and the barriers they encountered. So, in this research, there are stories constructed by the researcher, the respondents, and the reader. And lastly, let's talk about phenomenology. So, what is phenomenology? Phenomenology is something that you experience on Earth as a person. It is a sensory experience that makes you perceive or understood things that naturally occur in your life, such as death, joy, friendship, caregiving, defeat, victory, and the like. It makes you follow a research method that will let you understand the ways of how people go through inevitable events in their lives. Now, take note that in this type of qualitative design or qualitative research design, you are prone to extending your time in listening to people's recount of their significant experiences to be able to get a clue or pattern of their techniques in coming to terms with the positive or negative results of their life experiences. Moving forward to our lesson class, let us have an assessment this time. And so, classify the following list of research topics according to the 5 types of qualitative research design that we've discussed earlier. So, number 1, perception of Filipino men and women on intimate partner violence. So, according to the World Health Organization, intimate partner violence is one of the most common forms of violence against women, and this includes physical, sexual, and emotional abuse and controlling behavior by an intimate partner. So, class, what would be your answer? Would it be case study, grounded theory, ethnography, phenomenology, or narrative inquiry? Okay, very good. The answer would be grounded theory. Why? Because in this study, the narratives revealed a rich and contextualized overview that lay a foundation for understanding the perceptions and experiences of Filipino women and men living with intimate partner violence. The qualitative research or the qualitative data in this grounded theory research illustrate the complexity of intimate partner violence in Filipino homes, the need for education, spousal violence, and the presence of a support system for protection, counseling, and rehabilitation are prominent keys in reducing violence in Filipino homes. Okay, class, what about the kinship of everyday need, relatedness, and survival in a Philippine fishing community? So, what would be the qualitative research design that would best fit the research topic? You are correct. The answer would be ethnography. Why? Because in this study, it considers the everyday life of a fishing community, the realms of power, gender, and economic relations, and how these relations are played out among and between fishers and their wives, fish vendors, dealers, and brokers as the community experiences dramatic changes in the local economy. Now, I remember a news I heard a few days ago when United Kingdom took an exit from the European Union. We know that UK has been with the EU since its foundation way back many years ago. In the Brexit deal or Britain exit deal, both sides had to agree to some shared rules and standards on workers' rights, as well as many social or environmental regulations. One of which is the area of fisheries, wherein the fishermen in the UK are badly affected by the exit. Alright class, what about the third topic? The third topic is about study of experiences of helping professionals with learning disability or disabilities. What would be your answer? Alright, very good. Definitely the answer would be phenomenology. Because as we've said earlier, phenomenology is something that you experience on Earth as a person. And key findings from this study suggests that professionals in helping professions with learning disabilities are creative, strong-willed, and persevere despite the odds. The data suggests that people who have learning disabilities need support and assistance in all areas of their daily living. Now class, let's take a look at the last topic here. How Dumpay National High School promotes active learning. So in this type of research topic, what would be the appropriate qualitative research design that would best answer the topic? Very good. The answer would be case study. So this topic or research topic would actually answer how can teachers implement active learning strategies in distance learning. And so that's it for today. I hope that the lessons that you have acquired in today's topic will help you in your qualitative research journey. See you next time, only here on Practical Research 1. Bye class!